ويلكم. ليتس جو. جيف كيلي يلا حيا.
A live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX,
جالسين نبث من البيت. من البيت. نعم.
For the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love. Be joined by special developer guests.
حلو.
Yes, have a few surprises along the way too.
في مفاجآت واضح في إعلانات حلوة. في إعلانات حلوة. حلو.
You play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games.
Yes.
The biggest
جميل.
franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight.
سوى مساحة خاصة للمطورين المستقلين.
Hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish list.
حلو. أنا أريد عندي ألعاب حاطة في قائمة الأمنيات الوش ليست. واضح إنه متحمس مرة. أنا يحمسني يا أخي اللي زي كذا. تحمسك الألعاب. ستريت فايتر 6.
And ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
اوه حلو. عرض اللعبة فاينل شو اسمه، عرض لعبة ستريت فايتر 6 جيم بلاي لها، مو نفس اللي صار في الستيت في بلاي. ايوه كويلي. اوه حلو. ستريت فايتر 6. اوه ريو. اوف وش فيه اوه عنده نفس الحركة، نفس حركة هدوكن. صدها. اوف واللي الكومبو الجبار اللي عنده. على الحركة هذه حلو. جميل حلو. بطل شخصية جديدة 2023. راح يكشفون عن المعرض، راح يكشفون عن اللعبة يعني بشكل كامل.
Alright, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
نشيك على ايش؟ اعلانات سريعة ورا بعض. سمر جيم فيست السنة اللي راح كان كلامها طويل، الآن ورا بعض اللعبة ورا اللعبة. تنتل سبيس هذه ايش؟ ذا كاليستا بروتوكول. ذا كاليستا بروتوكول صح؟ ريمبو 6 محتوى جديد لريمبو 6.
What we found was a new kind of evil, and it found us first.
ايش هذه؟ Dead Space Alien Isolation. في ألعاب كثير في بالي. اوه واو، هذه في قائمتي، قائمة الأمنيات على طول. سحب عليها.
I
سحب.
know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes,
شغلنا.
I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
اوه تجمعوا عليه وقتلوه. aliens دارك ديسنت، لعبة aliens 2023 السنة الجاية. حلو إلى الآن. so far so good.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol,
أيوة.
the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise.
تكفى.
Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay.
جيم بلاي اللعبة بروتوكول. يس. حلو. اللعبة هذه مخرجها نفس مخرج لعبة ديد سبيس. عندي اللعبة الشريط ورا ديد سبيس. الآن بنشوف جيم بلاي فعلي لها.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old.
نفس التريلر اللي في الستيت في بلاي.
Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
فجر رؤوسهم.
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
أوه.
I just love that last part.
عجبه الجزء الأخير. من المخلوق الجديد.
Gives me chills every time.
والله حلو الجيم بلاي. حلو الجيم بلاي، ممتاز جدا. حتى انت لما تموت تودع. والله كاليستو لعبة فخمة مرة. متى ديسمبر 22 السنة هذه. حلو. شهر 11 تقريبا. اخيرا والله الجيم بلاي حقه مرة جبار. الجيم بلاي حقه مرة جبار.
The fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me, it's about you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This
Yep,
game is
yep.
in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some
أعداء جديدة.
just about
الفتاليتي اللي هي الحركات القاضية للأعداء، كيف تقتلهم، كيفهم يقتلونك. طريقة قتل الأعداء برضو، ترميهم على مراوح أو شيء زي كذا يعني كلام. اسمه بطلنا جيكوب. البطل اسمه جيكوب. معلومة حلوة.
You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game.
صحيح.
It's rare that teams are bringing
طريقة القتل، الانيميشن، التمزق، القتل لما أكل وجهه، لما انعصر، التفاصيل فيها حلوة مرة، حرفيا زي ما قال لعبة جيل جديد. هذا الآن جيم بلاي حي. ديد سبيس حرفيا. كابتر نكست جن هاردوير، تم تصويرها من الجيل الجديد، قام عليهم الأعداء. اوف طب عليه. ركزوا لي على الإضاءة، ركزوا لي على الظلال، الجو العام، التفاصيل في الميد باي اللي هي منطقة المستشفى. رجعت حركة السحب عداد الهيل في رقبته. اوف قطعه. لا يقدر يضرب ميلي يدوي. في دوج برضو، في دوج وفي ميلي ممتاز. الهيل في رقبته. اللي عجبني انه اللعب ما في هود يو اتش دي اللي هي تلقاه يسار، لا كله في البطل. لما تصوب الطلقات موجوده في السلاح، الهيل في قفاتك. يعني اللعبه انت تلعب زي كذا، شيء مره رهيب، يعطيك احساس انه انت والشخصيه بس، ما في اي اضافات فوق. الهود ما فيه. يا ساتر. انعفس.
Oh my God, that just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
اوه
In 2019, Modern Warfare changed
كلام
everything.
طويل.
And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price,
ومع هاكات أكثر
Dad,
وأكثر.
Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage bigger
جالسين يروجون للعبة
in
بالشخصيات.
a whole new way.
إنه شوف عندنا جوست، عندنا الشخصية الفلانية ذاك فهمتم؟ شوفوا عندنا جوست، عندنا مدري مين، تعالوا اشتروا لعبتنا تكفون.
Eyes in the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
مهمة فعلية.
You've got 3 AQ internal.
2-1 making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
حلوة. So far so good.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side. Two above.
Balcony door up top.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
تلعب جوست الآن.
Roger that. Rush out!
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
نفس
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us.
2 copies off.
اوف.
Hit the stairs. Michael.
ايوه
Clear.
عجيب.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
يوقفون قاعدة الصواريخ. والله بديت استمتع انا الصراحة. بديت استمتع. شيء جميل. شيء جميل.
Solid copy. We're taking effective
بوب.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile patrols are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the ring. We're forcing up. Copy that.
تخيل لو الماب في مودرن زي كذا، ماب الاونلاين، والله بيكون شيء جبار. تلعب تيم ديث ماتش ولا سيرش ولا ايا كان، وتشوف السفينه تتحرك يمين يسار. هذا بيكون ماب مره جبار صراحه. والله بيكون حتى مو صراحه، الماب بيكون مره فخم لو الماب زي كذا يتحرك.
I'm moving. Containers are the only cover we have. Just don't get caught between them. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner. Watch the container. X-ray down. Course right. Kilo 1, the missile's prep for launch. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1.
Oof.
We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door. Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Pre-order now and get
شهر
free
10
access to the open beta.
on PS5.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really
جاني النوم انا من مؤتمرهم المعفن.
and you know,
انا جاني النوم من
the
مؤتمرهم
wind
الصراحه
and
سيء.
the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases you could be behind cover and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to
لان اللعب يكون ديناميكي الماب. بعض المابات بتكون ديناميكيه.
Johanna, tell us a bit about
ديناميكيه.
Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 1.
10 استديوهات صمموا اللعبة.
Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go.
بلعبة Warzone للموبايل.
I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
ألعاب كلاسيكية للبي سي. 30 years later. فلاش باك. اوكي واضح ان هذه فلاش باك 2. ما ادري وش اللعبه هذه بس ان شاء شتاء 22. اوكي اتمنى انه يكون زي اللي صار في سمر جيم فيست اللي السنه اللي راح في العاب ديمو يعني نقدر نجربها سوا. اتمنى الشيء ذا يعني نجرب في البث بعد ما نخلص هذا.
I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
ايوه وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله ونوره. يلا حيا يلا حيا كيف الحال؟ لعبة شوتر في عالم فانتزي يقول لك عالم خيالي. اوه جميل. واضح ان لعبة اكشن سريعة ممتعة. ترى سويت حساب تيك توك وما اعرف ايش انزل. جيمنج اللي ضارب جيمنج. دام اوف ممتاز. تقدر تقول انها حلوة. ما ادري والله يعني ما ادري انت بنت ما ادري ايش اقول لك تنزلين. ما اعرف والله ما في شيء ببالي. اللي في تيك توك انزلها اخر الاشياء اللي تصير محتوى في انواع اسلحة واضح. في نظام الهورد برضو مسيحي. اوف المدري ايش الثلاثية دي. ويتش فاير ايرلي اكسس سون. في ايرلي اكسس للعبة. حصرية ايبك جيمز. وورد بريمير.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe.
لعبة جديدة.
Familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
لعبة اندي من استوديو
Officer Taylor, medlog
فير اند ليف.
29.
الالعاب اكون فيها نوبه.
Today,
نوبه ما تعرف تلعبين. ايش الالعاب اللي تلعبينها اساسا؟ شو اللعبه هذه؟
Solace, everything okay in there?
لعبه فضاء جديده. أكله من ورا. أوف.
something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
فورت سوليس. فورت سوليس. كلها وش ليست. برب. اوكي تكرتام.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person.
اوه تروبيكر.
Fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
تروي بيكر موجود. الحب.
Who are your characters in this game?
منور.
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man. It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege of getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? What are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious."
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
Like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're excited
big
about
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here. Happy to be here. All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
اوكي في العاب حلوه سو فار سو جود السنه هذه، في العاب جدا حلوه السنه هذه. اوه شو اللعبه هذه؟ لعبة رعب جديدة. اوه لازم تتخبى من الآليين. في آلي ورا. اوه روتين او روتين على كل المنصات. جميل على كل المنصات.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody?
Jeff. The Rock.
What is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live
وليش
streaming right now?
وليش في وليش هنا؟
Inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise. Powered
yeah.
by, of course, Zoa Energy, the number one fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often.
يا أخي اتكلم عن اللعبة الشبي ذا. وجوده حلو بس كان ودي في مكان مرموق يعني في غرفة بيت في يعني انت في مؤتمر العاب. انت في مؤتمر العاب ورنا غرفة العابك ورنا البي سي اللي وراك ورنا الار جي بي الاشياء اللي الحلوة اللي عندك ورنا الاشياء هذه يا اخي.
And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe.
ويعلن عن
It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it was a
ويعلن عن فيلم في حفل ألعاب. يعلن عن فيلم في حفل ألعاب.
And I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, Stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. Now I kneel before no one.
خريف السنة هذه.
You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket.
بلاك آدم. اوكي. ما اوترايدرز، اللعبة اللي ما حد جالس يلعبها، اللعبة اللي تحاول تقلد لعبة ديستني، اللعبة اللي ما راح توصل للمستوى هذا. What is this, please? هل هي لعبة MMORPG ولا لعبة خدماتية؟ واضح لعبة خدماتية. جون 10 من جون بكره. اوف نينتندو. ايش النينتندو يا رب، ايش النينتندو؟ تكفى. ها ايش من العاب نينتندو؟ مونستر هانتر رايز، كوب هيد 30 جون 24. اوكي زينو بليد 3 29 الشهر هذا. بس فورتنايت لا اللعبة هذه نسيت اللعبة الصفر ذولي، نسيت اسمها. نشم الو فول جايز مجانية. بتكون مجانية. بتكون لعبة خدماتية. بتكون لعبة خدماتية زي فورتنايت والطقة هذه.
from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
ايوه اللعبه جايه من المطورين اساطير. يا رب لعبه اسمها فروست جاينت ستوديوز.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
راس.
Command, I may be onto something.
اخذ الشيء اللي بيدها. بدأ بتكوين نفسه.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
جاء الوحش. جاء الوحش.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
ايوه اوف. وجهت له صاروخ فتتته.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
العاصفة قد تأتي.
Hell's coming with it.
ستورم جيت. البيتا في 23. اوه طيب.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but, you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay.
يحاول يطلع تفاصيل اللعبة.
Any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. And 2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready. And I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys. And your
لعبة تصنيفها RTS أو لا اسم الاختصار
Thank you so
RTS.
much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really good.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
لعبة هاي واتر، لعبة اندي، ان شاء الله تكون مستوى العاب الاندي اللي احنا نلعبها. الالعاب هذيك اللي تجيك 2D.
Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
واضح لعبة رايقة، واضح لعبة من النوع الرايق مرة. اوه حلو السنة هذه، بس ما في اعلان، ما في موعد نزول اللعبة.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine.
Replace تكفى متى تنزل؟
Here today, but we're understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
يا رب تنزل، متى تنزل؟ موعد الله مطولة.
Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you.
قهر، ابغى لعبة بلاير ريبليس يا اخي. العابهم ذي الخايسة، انا ما ابغى العاب اندي خايسة. متى تنزل ريبليس؟ العاب مثل ليتل نايت مير، اشياء زي كذا. ما في العاب اندي حلوة. رو فيوري. رو فيوري، عرفت الاستديو هذا. قلت لعبت منهم كذا لعبة حلوة منهم.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
والله لعبة بريث تيكينج.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7
لعبة
days a
بريث
week
تيكينج.
on every digital platform. American Arcadia.
الاسم لحاله يخلي اللعبة لها شعبية في أمريكا.
On the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
أوه.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
لعبة هروب. لعبة سايد سكرول.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
رو فيوري استديو جبار، استديو حلو في العاب الانديه.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's trouble in paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
سيكول لعبة ديد ايلاند. ايبك جيمز، حصلت ايبك جيمز. The ones the ship put the sea in the name of the ship possibility. The harder the time below my voice blow. To may the best come. Dead Island. Goat Simulator. ما جسوك. جوت سيميليتر يا جماعة رجعت. اوه جوت سيميليتر 3. اعلان جميل. اعلان رهيب مرة رهيب.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the event
لعبة تكتيكية ماني مهتم.
with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for
Nice.
battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
لعبة تكتيكية. Not actual the gameplay. Venom. Let's go.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
Off.
Mother won't hurt you.
Oh. Spidey.
Typical Parker luck.
Spidey.
I'm gonna need some backup.
مايرز موراليس. لا سبايدر. دكتور سترينج. اوه دكتورة سترينجة. ما ادري ايش بدي دكتور سترينج بس حولت فينوم. ذا هولك ضدنا. المشكلة لعبة تكتيكية زي اكس كوم ولعبة شو اسمه ماريو اند رابت. لعبة التكتيكية ذي ما هي جوي. لو لعبة فايت ممكن بالايه بس تكتيك. من هو؟ فينوم ضد سبايدر مان.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world.
إضافة كوب هيد.
Can you believe it? We're
لاست
only a
كورس.
couple weeks away.
الإضافة حقت كوب هيد.
Delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio.
الشهر هذا نهاية الشهر ذا.
It's really coming.
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms.
Yes.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all
يس أخيرا. حتى هو تاني قالوا متأكد إنها بتجي اليوم الشهر ذا قال تجي. خلاص.
not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course a new.
كلام طويل الإضافات وحنا نبغى اللعب نبغى الإضافات نبغى الماب نبغى الشخصية الجديدة راح نلعب فيها الكاسة اللي على اليسار الذهبية الكم مرحلة أعطينا معلومات على كل المنصات بتنزل. حلو.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes.
في جيم بلاي لبعض الزعماء.
Some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next smile.
Damn, let's go. هذا زعيم الجليد الجديد. في قد يا لبي يا زينها. اوب ولا يطلع عينه ويرجع يرجعها مرة ثانية. رهيب الانيميشن في اللعبة هذه. هذا الالتيميت حقها. الانيميشن حقها غريب لازم تكون تحت العدو. نكات. اوكي زعيم حلوة. لا حلوة. يلا ما عاد بقي شيء باقي لها كم تقريبا اليوم كم اليوم 9 باقي 21 يوم 3 أسابيع. الانيميشن حق نتفليكس.
And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-bit and Double Fine. Then
كلام عن المطورين يا الله.
Tomorrow after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern with news on Rocket League and the
بكرة نتفليكس وبيك ستور.
Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
To
look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons.
أي شيء عن نينتندو سويتش. أي شيء عن نينتندو تكفى. يا أخي نينتندو لهم دهر ما نزلوا شيء رهيب. ما غير ماريو اللي بكرة القدم. بس.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do.
رسم يدوي رهيب والله.
I'm finding it hard to believe we're in.
بالنسبة للعبة اندي. نظام اللعبة غريب. شبيهة ب تعرفون لعبة سبنسر إيج أو اللعبة اللي تركض على أماكن حمراء؟ هذه نفس اللعبة لكن اللهم بطاقات RPG تختار البطاقة المعينة في المكان المناسب عشان ما تطيح. فكرتها حلوة والله. بس ما في أي شيء جديد عن أي شيء عن ماريو، أي شيء عن زلدا، أي شيء عن دونكي كونغ. التسريبات اللي جالسة تنزل. ميدنايت فايت. ميدنايت فايت إكسبريس. لعبة فايت. Humble Games.
You know the saying, get knocked
down,
get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up together.
اوه اها فهمت نظام اللعبة. شبيهة بهوتلان ميامي لكن مو هوتلان ميامي. فهمتم؟ يعني مو ما ادري اللي هي توين ستيك اللي يد تصوب اللي توين ستيك إيه. عصاه تمشي وعصاه تطلق. أغسطس 23 شهر 9 باقي شهرين.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now
3 أشهر؟
on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting.
إذا تابعت بثوث وارفريم اللي تنزل في تويتش ومسجل حسابهم راح تجيك الشخصية الجديدة هذه على اليسار اسمها بريتا أو بريتا ما قريت اسمها. بس سؤال يا جماعة، هل وارفريم حلوة؟ هل باقي أحد يلعبها؟ أتذكر آخر مرة لعبتها أول ما نشرت بلاي ستيشن 4 2015 يمكن أو 2000 أواخر 2014 تقريبا. يعني ما هي ذيك اللعبة اللي so far so good. فهمت؟ ما أدري مملة أو إن أنا ما فهمت نظام اللعبة ماني فاهم.
But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our 10
بدأت تتميلح، بدأت تتغزل فيه، بدأت تتغزل.
And we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that 10 Alive is going to show.
And what is
يعني
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri paradox.
Finally,
I know it's been a couple of years. But Duviri Paradox is going to be what 10 Alive is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks.
ما أدري. لها عشاقها لها. بس ما بذمها. للي ما أعطتها الوقت الكافي.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers. New choices await us.
شو اللعبة دي؟ ليش يشبه جون سنو؟ يشبه جون سنو.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
The Duviri Paradox. إضافة صح؟ For تايتانيا. إيه نفس دروب بوكس، نفس نظام دروب بوكس في الألعاب. ماشي. ما أدري أحس المؤتمر بالأخير صار ممل. ما ادري ما عاد فيه الالعاب زي في البدايه ذا كريست بروتوكول هونكاي ستار ريل. ايوه متى بتنزل ذي؟ متى بتنزل ذي؟ سجلت في البيتا لكن ما جاني الكود، ما جاني القبول للاسف. منتظرها بفارغ الصبر ذي اللعبة. هويا فيرس نفس نظام لعبة هونكاي امباكت، ان تكون انت عندك قاعدة تديرها وبتلعب نظام ار بي جي. شفت لها شفت لها ناس يلعبونها، نظامها شبيهة RPG. تلعب دورك بعدها دور، بعدها تلعب دورك بعدها دور العدو، زي كذا. في شخصيات تشبه جنشن امباكت يا جماعة، ولا يتهيألي؟ متى العرض؟ متى العرض؟ متى الموعد؟ كامينج سون، ابغى عرض يا اخي. يا الله.
Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago.
لعبة جديدة.
Detail of Genshin Impact with a
Zenless Zone Zero.
Here is the world premiere of a brand new look.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
اوكي، مشروعهم الجديد هذا مشروعهم الجديد. والله حلوة لعبة جوال، لعبة جوال بالجودة هذه. زنلس زون زيرو. اوكي، مشروعهم رهيب. ايش هذا؟
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
بيكسل آرت. اوكي. تقدر تلعب 4 أشخاص. سكس بلاير مود، تقدر تلعب 6 لاعبين. ولي الفوضى اللي بتصير. اوكي. نيكلوديا. available. اوه حلو، بعد اسبوع. عرض السي جي اي لا تثق فيها يا جماعة. عرض السي جي اي لا تثق فيها. السي جي اي غير، اللعبة غير. ايش اللعبة؟ وات جالس تصير؟ فاينل بيتا اوغست سيجا. هيومن كايند. ألعاب مملة يا جماعة، ألعاب بدل ملل يا الله. There is more. Rewrite history. على الكونسول.
How far will you push humankind?
Sega.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its
ون بيس اوديسي اللي الاشاعه اللي يقول لك انه تسريبها مدري ايش وانها ايش قاعد يقول؟ ان لها قصه غير يعني.
This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Okay.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ？よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースト。いけ。立て直すわよ。
رورونو والزورودس. Gomo gomo no.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ما انا مهتم حرفيا.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
Okay.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Oh my god. لعبة انمي جديدة.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
هي وش اللعبة من الأساس؟ ماني فاهم. سول هاك زيرو.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
You nuts?
لعبة ماريو جديدة. لا لعبة كرة القدم سترايكر.
With the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred soccer-ish sport.
Mario Strikers.
So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games with the music
شعره أطول من اللي أعرفه. شو الشعر ذا؟
You had to. In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out.
الديمو موجود. نجرب اللعبة. خلنا نجرب اللعبة. ميتال هيلسينجر. ميتال هيلسينجر. اوكي. ذا اوتسايدرز.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
لعبة من نفس مطور لعبة Until Dawn.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What?
Quarry.
There's a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on.
في عائلة مضطربة.
Goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna
طلع من الجدار.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
لعبة بطاقات. لعبة بطاقات.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.
لعبة survival.
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
ملل. ملل.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
The the Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Game
Saints Row.
Today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Demo Saints Row.
Guys,
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
جايبينه مفسخ حتى عضمه باين. وات
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
تقدر تسمع حتى المطورين. دايم.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer HL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
واو. Damn.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed. That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
شهر 9. شهر
Our
9.
team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears.
Layers of
Get
Fears.
a dose of this.
خلنا ناخذ جرعة جرعة مرعبة من اللعبة هذه. اللعبة في قيد التطوير. بلوبر تيم ممتعين في الألعاب الرعب. الناس اللي يسوين ما خاب ظني وش اسم اللعبة؟ اللي ترجع بالزمن عن طريق كاميرا تصور وترجع شيء زي كذا. بلاير ويتش، اعتقد بلاير ويتش. ومسوي لعبة ذا ميديا من ما خاب ظني. بلوبر تيم. يعني مبدعين في ألعاب الرعب النفسية.
It is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
يا أخي لما تقول لي مصنوعة عن طريق أنريل إنجن 5 ومعناته اللعبة بتكون قوية تقنيا عادية، تقدر تسوي لعبة جبارة عن محرك الرابع. يعني ما أدري هل هي تسويق إنه محرك أنريل إنجن 5؟ إذا بتريلا ماني جالس أشوف عظمة الجرافيكس هذيك القوية. يمكن عشان أسهل لهم أعتقد أفضل. Layers of Fears. قريبا في 2023. بعيد السنة الجاية.
This October,
Gotham Knights. شهر 10.
The Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
أكتوبر 25.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal.
نبغى لعب جيم بلاي يا الله، ما نبغى كلام مع مطورين. لعبتي أنا سويتها، أنا صممتها، أنا طورتها، أنا سويت مدري إيش، جبنا وصعوبات وكورونا كانوا مو مهتمين. مو مهتمين.
Really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
في جيم بلاي نايت وينج وبات جيرل وروبن واخوينهم الثاني ما نسيت اسمه.
I had nothing and then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
نايت وينج اوف ترهيب عيال الذين دام.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
الكومبو رهيب. كوبوت حلو.
I got this, Bruce.
بروس وين مات؟ بروس وين ميت باللعبة؟
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is! Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog.
نيل هلا.
It's been a An eventful day on the internet.
هلا يا اخي عصافير كذا لما اشوف ذا الادمي. ذا لاست اوف اس ريميك. احنا اوريدي شفنا ذا لاست اوف اس ريميك، بس هل بنشوف جيم بلاي اكثر؟
First of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's
yep.
Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2.
Yep.
And we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and
yep.
this journey in this world means so much to them.
عشان كذا احنا نحبك.
And it's
زين هذا الادمي.
amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
ايه حلو، عندهم مشاريع كثير جالس يسووا عليه.
Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. So one of the things
طور اللاين فاكشن متى؟
back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game
هذا طور الأونلاين.
It's as big as any of our single player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And
سياتل صح أو سياتل.
Anthony Newman and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay. Well,
السنة الجاية بنشوفها.
This has evolved. I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see
السنة الجاية.
storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes.
حلو. يعني هو مسؤول عن إحدى الحلقات في المسلسل.
Okay, we can first look. Let's take.
So you can see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game.
يب المتحف.
Talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes, they've thrown themselves.
ألو؟
On and off camera.
إيش صار؟
I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker.
قطع النت فجأة. ألو إيش صار؟
So similar to the chemistry those two actors had.
بلغ عليه.
And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
عندنا محتوى ضخم لعبة The Last of Us. شهر 9 بتنزل الريميك حق الأول. بينزل السنة هذه ما خاب ظني. المسلسل بيعرض. تروي بيكر.
Surprise.
Troy's back again.
تروي بيكر اهلا.
I'm a little confused though. I thought
هذه مؤدية صوت إيليا.
from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed this stuff.
There's been so much stuff.
It's
I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
except for today.
Except for today. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be so good. It's I love the story. I love just being a part of it.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
So
it's already on Twitter by now. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC.
الآن بيسوون النسخة اللي هم كانوا يبغون يسوونها من البداية، اللي ما قدروا يسوونها مع بلاي ستيشن 3. الآن التريلر اللي شفناه قبل واستعجلنا فيه. الآن التريلر. طبعا هو نفسه بس ما ادري شو نسوي، نفسي متحمس بسوي نفسي اني ما ادري. اوكي يلا. طبعا هذا هو التصور اللي هم يبغون يوصلونه في نسخة بلاي ستيشن 5.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get in trouble down there. You make
يا أخي صوت تروي بيكر فخم. تروي بيكر فخم يا أخي.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
أول مرة يشوفونه.
Because you did these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity and then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides.
اوه شوف التفاصيل.
And you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up.
واو يا جماعة يا التفاصيل، كل شيء من البداية حطوه.
Is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos. Closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
it's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned.
يعني الكلام الفارق انه كل الانيميشن حق ذا لاست اوف 2 والمحرك والادوات وكل شيء من ذا لاست اوف 2 بيكون نفس في ذا لاست اوف 1 ريميك. الحركه، طريقه التخفي، الانيميشن، الذكاء، الاعداء، البشر برضو. حلو.
We will look forward to that. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
You do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
The next summer.
Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look.
عرض جميل، عرض جميل جدا.
Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the Planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
خلص المعرض. جميل. اوكي، كان معرض جدا جميل. شنو فيه اشياء مره حلوه، اشياء مره فخمه.